Well, technically she doesn't know everything. Hello, 안녕하세요. I'm Shandor. Welcome to Cinemarea, where we only talk about South Korean movies and dramas. I came across today's topic by accident. I don't even know how many of you guys have even heard of this show. I'm talking about the 2020 miniseries She Knows Everything, or 미쓰리는 알고 있다. It means Miss Lee knows. If you've seen my review for Train, you know that I never watch trailers, I rarely read a synopsis, but this time I found a really short synopsis and I read it beforehand. Let me read it for you. Mysterious cases take place at an apartment complex which is about to go under reconstruction. Lee Gongbok, that is Miss Lee, is a real estate agent that works with apartments there. She has a meddlesome type of personality. In Charo is a veteran detective. That's a great synopsis. It's as vague as it can get. So the story centers around the death of a young woman who is found in front of an apartment complex. At first it seems like a suicide, but upon further inspection it becomes pretty clear that she was murdered. The story is about finding out who the killer is. It's a classic murder mystery. I love a good murder mystery. I love trying to figure out who the killer might be. If a murder mystery is done right, it's right up my alley. She Knows Everything is a breath of fresh air because it only consists of 4 episodes. Well, technically 8 half-hour episodes, but you can count them as 4 normal-length episodes. It's short, it's condensed, it doesn't require too much time to sit through, and the story is pretty good. But I gotta be honest, in the first half of the show I didn't really know what to make of it. I was interested in the murder case, but there were other times when I found myself really bored. And then right at halftime there was a little twist in the story. Certain things were revealed about the past and that made the whole thing a lot more interesting. From then on, I was very surprised how much I enjoyed the show. So like I mentioned, the story centers around 2 characters, a police officer played by Cho Han-sun and the resident of the apartment complex, Miss Lee, played by Kang Sung-yeon. The show isn't called She Knows Everything for no reason. She really does know a lot of things. She knows about the residents' secrets, sometimes she even knows the passwords to their door locks. She really does have a meddlesome type of personality. At first I really didn't like that, she was totally unsympathetic, she came across as a selfish bitch. But later her character opens up and by the end I was totally okay with her. The character of the police officer is the complete opposite. At first he comes across as a great guy and honestly he is, but then... Okay, I don't want to say too much, let's just say that everyone has a skeleton in their closet in this drama. Everyone has something to hide. And in a weird way, everything has at least a little to do with the murder. It's great writing, man. And speaking of the writing, as I was watching this show, I kind of felt like I was watching a very well written novel. Wait, what? But seriously, this story could work really well as a novel. I used to read a lot of murder mysteries as a kid, and when it's written well, you can see the whole story in front of your eyes. She Knows Everything feels like a very well written mystery novel adapted perfectly to the TV screen. I really liked, for example, how information was given to the audience. We only know as much as the characters, so it almost feels like we're investigating together with them. I also like that Miss Lee and the police officer doesn't really get along, but since they want the same thing, that is, catching the killer, eventually they have to work together. Sort of. But the best part of this show is that the second half becomes so much deeper than I thought it would be. It becomes a pretty serious drama and it works really well. And the ending is also kind of bittersweet. I mean, the whole thing starts with a young girl being dead, so it has to be, but if you've seen the show, you know what I mean. And if you haven't, well, go watch it. The second half is surprisingly strong. When it comes to flows, well, I've already mentioned that the first half had some pretty boring moments. Miss Lee is working in the real estate business, and there was quite a lot of business talk. Later these informations become pretty important, but still it was pretty hard for me to get through those scenes. And also I can't hide the fact that I didn't like the main character for quite a long time. But overall I really enjoyed this drama. I was very much surprised how strong the second act was. So even though this show isn't perfect, I'm still gonna give She Knows Everything 85%. If you like murder mysteries, I recommend this 100%. It's short, it's intriguing, it's dramatic, it's a great show. Go check it out. That's it for today, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you all very soon. 다음 시간에 만나요.